This video introduces the syllabus for URP 4055, City Structure and Change. This is a fully online course which has been fully online for a few years. And all the materials and the pre-recorded videos will be posted on canvas.fau.edu. And my office hours will be on Tuesdays from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. through Zoom, or you can send me an appointment if you decide to meet with me on some other days and time. And email is the best way to contact me. The email address is yli22@fau.edu. So what is this course about? This course basically introduces the basic concepts of the evolution and change of different functions of the cities, such as economic changes, urbanization, social, cultural, political, urban planning, public policy, and transportation and sustainable development. And also the last chapter will be covering the urban problems facing a lot of cities. And also it would cover concepts of urbanization from international point of view and cross-cultural perspectives. And so that's city structure and change. This course does not have required text, but those two books listed here will offer some inspirations when I organize or compile the course materials. Those are the learning outcomes associated with this course. If you have any questions reading those, please let me know. The first one is to analyze the different aspects of urban dimensions, such as physical, social, demographic, economic, cultural, political structure, and the public policies. The second is to explain the basic concepts of urban growth and change. The third one is to identify the evolution of change. The fourth outcome is to outline how the different aspects of urban dimensions relate and interact with each other. And the fifth is to compare how cities are structured and organized in a global context. Number 6 is to evaluate the principal dimensions of urban transformation and the forces behind those transformations. Number 7 is to identify the complex multi-scalar range of planning problems and the policy issues, and how we help to address those issues. And then we're going to examine and critique the nature of planning responses to urban growth and change, and also cover the theory and concepts about city structure and change, to reflect on the past and then to envision the future. And number 10 is to prescribe proactive policy responses, solving urban issues and problems. Number 11 is to demonstrate proficient written, oral communication, and graphic communication skills using multimedia techniques. So those are the learning outcomes, and all the course materials will be posted on Canvas. And if you have difficulty accessing the materials, you should contact the FAU help desk, and also make sure you use your FAU ID and a password to access all the materials. It's organized into weekly units, and please check or each unit to find out the lectures and also their assignments you're supposed to do. Basically, for the semester, you only have 1 week that you don't have to submit anything, which is the 1 week before the midterm exam project. And then other than that, pretty much every week you have something due. Just please remember that. The computer requirements, and make sure you have basic browsers and also backup options, and also make sure all the software is in good condition and updated. We're not going to use a lot of different softwares, but mostly just Microsoft Word. And you can download and install into your computer for free. And I provided instruction on the homepage of Canvas. For evaluation and grading, I would like to stress that please don't submit late assignments, and also please, if you major in urban planning or urban design, please at least get a C in order to be satisfactory, because this is a required course for planning and urban design students. For their assessments, there are some quizzes and also some discussion, posting, mini assignments, and midterm and final exam projects. So the first set is a few quizzes. It's called Planning for Diverse Community Quizzes. This quiz, as long as you answer the questions, you will receive the full points. And there's no right or wrong answers, by the way. If that's what you perceive. And many of the questions are structured as objective as possible. So it should have some commonly regarded correct answers, but everybody has different views. So that means, as long as you answer the questions, you will receive the full points for the quiz. And then we're going to have 3 class discussions and the 3 mini assignments. Those are around 200, 300 words assignments for you to have to incorporate some basic understanding and concepts from the lecture materials. The quizzes will be fully based on the lecture. All the materials offered under each unit, not each unit, but multiple units. So we have 4 quizzes. And then we have midterm exam project and final exam project, and those are a little bit longer and have more written requirements. So when you post discussion assignments, please respect for each other and try to use formal languages instead of informal languages, and also make sure the responses will be constructive and detailed, and do not plagiarize. If you have to cite something, please cite the sources and cite the references. And the quizzes will have some review kind of questions on that unit before you take the quiz. So I highly suggest you to review those questions first, and then try to get the answer, and at least find out where the answers are, and then take the quizzes. The quizzes will be open book. So that means it's just pretty much up to you to make references. And then we have the midterm and final exam project, which will be having detailed guidelines on Canvas. The grading scales are here and on this page, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, like earlier I mentioned about when you post something, you have to use formal languages and also be professional and follow their netiquette policy. Communications. announcements will be the major communications if I have to notify you of any updates or anything new. And please make sure that you receive those updates through your FAO emails as well. If you have not done so, or if you don't receive emails about those announcements, please check your Canvas profile to make sure that you enabled receiving the notifications from the announcements. And emails, if you send an email, I'll try to respond as soon as possible, mostly within 48 hours. And for larger assignments, usually it takes about 1 week, because this is a large class. For anything related to written assignments, could take a little bit while for me to grade. If I need more time to grade those projects or assignments, I will let you know. If you run into any technical problems accessing Canvas, or you cannot submit assignments online, or things like that, please contact the help desk, or please let me know in a timely manner, so that I know what is expected. For this one, attendance policy, because I cannot really know whether how much time you spend on each unit, but I can see the total time you spend online each week. And also for the assignments, please submit them on time. And the rest of the policies, like for example, if you need special accommodation, please contact Student Accessibility Services. And also, I want to stress their academic integrity. No plagiarism is tolerated. And if you have to cite anything or use direct quotes, spare, but try to paraphrase other people's languages and to incorporate into your own, and cite the references. And then the rest of the syllabus covers different types of policies, such as schedule change, counseling, religious accommodation, and some other policies. Please read them carefully and let me know if you have any questions or concerns. And I also provided a little table here about the different sources you might be able to find, like resources to help you in case you need any help. For those who need writing assistance, the University Center for Excellence in Writing would be able to help you if you need any help, but you have to really schedule the appointment ahead of the assignment due dates, so that they would have time to review your assignments and to provide any necessary assistance. So the course schedule is tentative, but for each unit we're going to cover pretty much the set information as noted on the syllabus in this table. Please pay attention to the deadlines for each week about what is due. Like what I mentioned, except this week, you don't have anything due. For all the other weeks, you have something due, except Thanksgiving for sure. We don't have anything. But then after Thanksgiving, and then we have quiz and a final exam project due. So all the exams or assignments will be due before midnight on Sundays, which would allow you to work on the projects if you work in the weekdays. So if you feel like the schedule or due date is not working for you, please communicate with me as early as possible, so that under exceptional circumstances, I might try to arrange some special accommodations to help you. Anyway, Hopefully you will have a great semester, and I'm hosting virtual office hours every Tuesday evening. So if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to stop by during that time period. If you need to see me other time and other days, please email me to schedule an appointment. And I'll talk to you later.